I'm just waiting for Sonia, the Masters of Ceremony, the MC. You can keep talking, huh? Just for a couple of minutes.
I need a program, right?
There you go.
Thank you. Listos. Silencia la audiencia por ti. Silencia la audiencia por ti, bienvenido. Agarra el micrófono para que más hacia el mundo. Vamos a... Más al centro. Más al centro. Para que esa foto esté atrás. Donde quieras, ¿no?
Hello, everybody. Can everybody hear me all the way in the back? Hola, bienvenidos, Hampuichis. Welcome to the 16th edition of the Vancouver Latin American Film Festival. Les damos todos la bienvenida. This year we're focusing on the Andean region, so that's Peru, Bolivia, and Ecuador. My name is Sonia, and I'm the Community and Media Partnerships Coordinator and Programmer, etc. with the festival. And I'd like to begin or commence this festival, quiero comenzar el festival, with a very important recognition, and that's that all of our screenings and all of our events unfold upon the unceded, occupied, ancestral, and traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Reconocemos de que todos nuestros eventos y nuestras presentaciones se llevan a cabo en los territorios no cedidos, ocupados, ancestrales y tradicionales de los pueblos Squamish, Musqueam, y Tsleil-Waututh. I take this opportunity to make a special invitation to all of the Latin American diaspora here present, settlers. Many of us which are indigenous and Afro-descendants ourselves, to shift beyond a land acknowledgement, to actively engage with the stewards of the lands that we live upon. Their teachings, to listen to, attend, and value their knowledges and creations. As a Latin Film Festival, this isn't very easy all the time. This means doing a lot of personal and internal and collective work, engaging in possibly challenging conversations as we work to present quality independent cinema that doesn't place indigenous, Afro, racialized, women's, queer, trans, and other historically silenced voices in the margins. Así que nos invito a todos que trabajemos juntos hacia eso. En el Perú hay 48 lenguas originarias consideradas idiomas oficial, 44 amazónicas y 4 andinas. Y yo creo que muchas más, que se van reconociendo por mucho trabajo que está llevando la gente, las comunidades a cabo. In Peru, there's 48 languages, or indigenous languages considered official languages, 44 Amazonian and 4 Andean. En Bolivia y Ecuador existe esta mismita diversidad. En Latinoamérica, las estadísticas no hacen justicia a la realidad de que una mayoría de personas son hablantes del quechua, aymara, tupi-guaraní y otras lenguas originarias. I want to bring to highlight and to everybody's attention the diversity of languages that exist. So not just in Peru, but the same is the case in Bolivia and in Ecuador. Comenzamos el enfoque andino de este festival con una bienvenida en quechua. We begin this festival with a proper welcome in quechua. I now introduce to you René Hugo Sanchez, a trilingual, talented teacher. René Hugo, a trilingual, talented teacher, artist, and poet who I've been blessed to learn from, de Apurímac, Peru, Waikenchis René Napaikwazunchis.
Gracias,
René.
gracias, Jessica. Hello, everyone. It is a great honor to be part of this important event. I will say a few words in Quechua, but first I'll paraphrase it in English and Spanish. Today, the Andean condors and the northern eagles are dancing in the sky, seeing us together, the America's people, united by this beautiful art, the cinematography. Mother Earth, please take care of us, your children, of the ancient towns, of the new towns, of my brothers and sisters from other homelands. Father Sun and Mother Moon, shine the path of our new generation so we don't lose our culture and knowledge, so we don't lose our language. Spirit of the mountains, send us strength and inspiration for the organizers, producers, directors and actors involved in the Vancouver Latin American Film Festival, so the wisdom, culture and language of our town stays alive. En español. Hoy día los cóndores andinos y las águilas del norte vuelan felices en el cielo azul al ver a la gente de América unidos por este bello arte, la cinematografía. Madre Tierra, cuida de nosotros tus hijos, de los pueblos antiguos, de los pueblos nuevos, de nuestros hermanos y hermanas de otras tierras. Padre Sol, ilumina los caminos de la nueva generación para que no se muera nuestra cultura, para que no desaparezca nuestro idioma. Espíritu de las montañas, mándanos fuerza e inspiración para los organizadores, para los productores, los directores y los actores del Festival del Cine Latinoamericano en Vancouver, para que sigan difundiendo el arte de la cinematografía y con ello manteniendo viva del pueblo su sabiduría. Runa Sinipi. Kunam uncha ucha y manta kundur kuna, ura y manta anka kuna, hanam pachapi munay da pawarishanku, kuskata Amerika juruna kunata rikuaspanchis, chay sumak cinematografía, kunyunari wastinchis. Pachamama kay wawaiki kunata, nyau kayakta kunata, musuk yakta kunata, hok yakta manta wayakapanay kunata, kawari muaiku. Intita ita mamakilla, ergenchispa nyang nintak anchari buaiku, yaktanchispa usuchan, uñaypa kausanampa, runa simanchis, manachinkanampa. Orkokuna pukuna, kay patapachimuayku, kay sumak Vancouver Latinoamericano Cine Festival ruak kunapag, productor kunapag, director kunapag, actor kunapag, yaktanchis yachayni, manawanunapag. Algunas magna, all the best, y saludos muy especiales para mis compatriotas de Perú. Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias, René. Thank you, René, for really calling us to that challenge of deepening our awareness of our roots, our culture, our engagement with cinema and with languages. Este llamado a profundizar nuestro conocimiento de nuestras culturas, nuestras raíces, quiénes somos y nuestros enlaces con el cine en Latinoamérica. And now I move on to some more thank yous. So how are we making diversity happening? And that's by having the most diverse program to date, which is never easy, and it certainly wasn't this year. This year we're focusing on Cine Andino. We also have Activismo, Indigenous film from BC and beyond shorts. We have our spotlight on Black cinema, including Afro-Brazilian shorts and Haitian art videos. Queer shorts, it's a Queer Pics program. Canadian shorts, Canada Looks South, new directors, international hits, and shorts in competition. And I have a couple thank yous before we pass on the mic to the official man of the festival, and that's our juries. So juries form a really critical part of our programming. I'm extremely proud of the youth jury program that Adriana and myself coordinate. So if there's any youth juries, maybe put your hand up, turn around to the audience. The New Directors Award, so the new director that takes home this award. So it's a big responsibility. And then of course we have our shorts and competition jury. We have the acclaimed directors forming part of this jury this year. We have Carmen Enriquez, creo que tenemos a Carmen por aquí, Johnny Hendricks, y Marcela Tovar, que no conozco en persona, pero I think he's right there. There you go. And I now welcome Maria Cecilia Saba to give one last thank you. And before she comes up, I also want to thank all of our community partners, without which this isn't really possible. You form a really important role. Today, an important community partner is NEC, Native Education College. And I think I have Wendy here from there as well. Yes, she's right there, so thank you. And for the second screening of Retablo, we also have Kitsilano Neighborhood House joining us as a partner. Maria Cecilia?
Hi, welcome all, bienvenidos al 16º Vancouver Latin American Film Festival. My name is Maria Cecilia Saba, I'm the volunteer coordinator. I would like to give a huge thanks to all of our wonderful volunteers who I've come to know kind of like an extended family here in Vancouver. It's so wonderful to meet the same faces and new faces every year, and I am just so thankful to all of you for your wonderful energy and your dedication to this festival. Muchísimas gracias a todos nuestros voluntarios, a todos los que vienen año tras año a dedicarnos su tiempo y sus energías, que han llegado a ser como una familia extendida para mí acá. Muchísimas gracias por su apoyo y por compartir con nosotros este festival maravilloso. And this year I would like to also thank the Lush Charitable Giving Program for providing us with fabulous thank you gifts for our hard-working volunteers.
Woo! Thank you guys. Now, le damos la bienvenida to our festival director, Christian Sida, who every year gets a little bit hairier and a little more out there with his shirts. In his heart shirt today, Christian, bienvenido.
Thank you very much, Sonia. Thank you very much to all the board of directors of the Latin American Film Festival, to all the staff, as I say, to the volunteers. I know we emphasize a lot on this, but really without the help of everybody involved, we couldn't do this festival. I'm gonna do the one board thing now, and then one fun thing. The first one, it can be fun if you help us raise, from now until the end of the festival, $10,000. The campaign of $10,000 will start today. That will help us keep bringing Latin American cinema to Vancouver. I like to say, as I always say, that our festival happens just a few days after the Queer Film Festival, and I'm always surprised how the Queer Film Festival half of their budget comes from contributions, and that's from donations. Sorry, I was living in Mexico for 2 years, and this diversity of languages I didn't get. I'm missing my English, and I wanted to say I always love what I see. I love what I see in the Queer Film Festival. I know Drew Dennis is here, who used to be the executive director of the Queer Film Festival, and Drew always had great ideas. I always mention Drew is here when I ask for money, because for some reason I think I want to get some money from Drew and the gang from the Queer Film Festival. But anyways, my friend Casey and Javier Barajas, who have been our largest donors for 10 years, as every year they donate $1,000, and they're gonna match every donation that you do. Right now we have the volunteers with their forms. If you wanna raise your hand and get a form, that we have the donation forms. I wasn't prepared for this, but I know someone is getting them. Thank you. If Casey and Javier are gonna match every donation up to $1,000 as of now when they come with the donation forms. And also Michael Boucher, the SFU head of everything here, he's also gonna commit to extend our partnership. We had a great partnership with Michael for the last 8 years. Michael, please say a few words to introduction.
Anyway, just to commend everyone involved in the festival, particularly the quality of programming, consistent, and the fact that every year you're pushing the envelope, throwing your own audiences, challenging their comfort zone with new content that's challenging and vital for a world that's ever changing. So I just commend you for constantly being socially progressive in that regard. You've got an amazing top team, really. I mean, it's been, I'm always gobsmacked by the way that you guys put the festival together, and the variation that's in the programming is just really, really amazing, and also the community connection. I mean, you hit it on so many marks as a festival. So I just wanted to explain one little thing. If you noticed when you walked in today, you weren't in the lobby. Well, the reason why you aren't in the lobby is because we're having the lobby renovated. So next year you'll be having, in the 9th anniversary, a fantastic lobby, far more hospitable, far more relaxed and welcoming. So, and maybe we can look at doing some exhibits, something like that going down in the future, because it'll be able to do that kind of thing. So just a little bit about ourselves. My name is Michael Boucher. I'm Director of SFU Cultural Programs. And a lot of our programs, we have some 25 community partnerships, and we basically drive in the partnerships content, and the idea of creating new content, provoking within that content, and then hopefully transforming people into looking at things in a different way. So that's really our heart and soul of what we do. I have two things I'd just like to mention that are must-sees this year. So we're having this phenomenal dance piece entitled Chodo Desh, coming from the UK. It's a whole incredible myth exploration of Indian myth. And so it's just staged gorgeously, so it's going to be in November, so don't miss it if you can. And of course, we're going to be going into our 9th anniversary of Bah Humbug. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's a fantastic telling of the Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol, but through the lens of First Nations. So again, pretty amazing, beautiful singing. Jim Burt's the amazing blues artist will be behind it. Okay, now to the relevant. Okay, yes. The sharp and relevant. Okay. So Christian mentioned that he has a target of $10,000. Okay. So we, every year, it's a combination of in-kind and cash, but we on average are putting in $5,000 per year on the festival. So what I'm proposing is the following. You meet $10,000 this year and next year. When we come into our 10th anniversary with you guys, we will deliver $10,000 in cash to your festival. So, that's what we'll do. So with that, and then finally, I would just like to thank Adriana Contreras, who was with us for this past year. Fantastic. And she will send the board member. Full-fledged commitment to being an artist. So, congratulations. Okay, so there you go, Christian.
Thank you, Michael. Okay. This is all gonna pay off. If you wanna have a donation card now, you can give it to us after or at the party. You can raise your hand. I know my brother is gonna donate because I gave him some free tickets. I know that's one. I know Fatima, Denise. I mean. Aquí in the middle. Okay, you guys keep donating money, and I'm gonna come to the font and last part. We're here to see Retablo, the opening film by Álvaro Delgado Aparicio. The film premiered at the 2018 Berlin Film Festival. That was the world premiere at the Berlin Film Festival, one of the largest film festivals in the world. It's the first film spoken entirely in Quechua that has been a prominent and relevant film in the world stage. The film won the Teddy Newcomer Award. The Teddy Award is the best LGBTQ+ film at the Berlin Film Festival. It also won the prize for best film from Peru at the Lima Film Festival. And Álvaro Delgado is with us. How great is this, Álvaro? This is true. Álvaro lost his connection in Lima last night. He came from the airport. My friend Sandra picked him up. and they just arrived. He lost his bag is still in Dallas, but he's committed to his work. He's here. He's going to have a Q&A after. Habrá unas palabras y después.
Yes.
Gracias.
Well, thank you so much for coming to see the film. I'm super excited that Retablo is going to be played at this amazing festival. Retablo is a film that we started, it took us like nearly 7 years to do. Very complex process, but we made it. And as Christian mentioned, we premiered at the start of the year at the Berlinale. It's a film that comes from the heart. So I hope you enjoy the film, and at the end we will be doing Q&A. So thank you so much for coming to see this film.
Y esta película es de Perú. Okay. You can still donate it slowly, but we have to see this film now. Thank you very much all. Have a great screening. Turn your cell phones off, etc.